Welcome, Asteroid Miners. We're now going to talk to you about some of the purpose of a game called AstroDeck. Now, AstroDeck is a game that I made. You'll recognize this URL, those who follow me quite a bit, whereasroadster.com, where I kind of got started. But this covers more of the use of asteroids. Now, this was a game I built in 48 hours, and I didn't have the whole 48 hours that I could actually spend doing it. So we're somewhat limited there, but we're going to take a look at this, and it'll give some principles as to what asteroid mining is all about. So you can see here we have a ship that, as I move around, you can see we have a fuel bar here that is being used. I don't have any kind of effects to show that I'm moving, but it does move. When I fire, I move backwards a little bit, which actually would happen if you're in space. And also, it's decreasing this metal supply, although the metal supply is virtually unlimited for this game. So you fire and it breaks into parts, and then you go and try to collect these before they break apart. So all of this is reasonably realistic. I died. That's what I get for trying to talk and explain the game at the same time. Okay, so a little bit more use of this. So the dust is breaking up asteroids. That's probably not that realistic. So we have these super, graphically intense. Yeah, none of this was graphically intense. Graphics are not my strong suit. For the Starman simulation that I did, I actually purchased those. So that's why they're as nice as they are, but I'm not much of a graphic artist. I'm getting better. But for each of these things, there's a number of things you can do. You can see this bar here is your life support, which is continually going down. If you have a manned asteroid miner, that's a serious concern, keeping your life support. Some asteroids do in fact have life support, so we can take this one and use it, and you see our life support goes up. So we took that, presumably it was made of ice or something like that, and we were able to make use of it and feed our ship. Now, you have other things like this that'll increase our ability to maneuver. I go ahead and use that, and I can now move a little bit faster. Of course, you're not really going to find parts like that lying around in space, but that's okay. Now, one thing that's a little bit interesting compared to some of the other games, you can sell these to make money, and that's what your ultimate goal is. But if you say this, you see this 1 megaton will actually still be stuck on the ship no matter what. You have to lug that around, and as you increase in mass, then your thrusters are less effective. You can see a known issue that I have in the game that we're now in an area with no asteroids whatsoever. But, yeah, there's only so much you can do in 48 hours. That's okay, though. So I'm probably going to die here again soon. We have this fuel we have to manage. We have the mass that we have to manage. And we have to try to target our asteroids that we're interested in. One of the ways that you could harvest asteroids potentially is to blow them up and to try to capture them, although that's probably not how they would really be done. That's more of a gameplay element just to give something to do. And of course, the stars wouldn't really move around like this. This is an extremely dense, real asteroid field. The empty space that we went through is actually far more realistic than the main part of the game. Because even the asteroid belt is super, like, it was exciting the first time we passed near an asteroid. The only thing that's remotely like this in real life is rings around planets have a good amount of material, and they're nothing compared to this, and it's mostly tiny dust particles. but they're at least in the same ballpark. You see that my ship is not moving as fast as it had been before. It's because it's got a lot of junk on here that I'll try to get rid of some of it, although some of it's pretty valuable. Oh, we can upgrade our engines. Now with better engines, we're able to move a little bit faster. There again, fairly realistic. Bottom line is I have incorporated some elements of asteroid mining into this game and how you would actually maneuver. Turning takes fuel. Moving forward definitely takes fuel. Once you get moving, you just keep moving in space. All of that's pretty realistic, and you can use these asteroids to get resources. The way that these clouds move is pretty horrible, but I didn't really probably finish this as much as I should have. It's 48 hours. Anyways, if you guys are interested in this, I will have some links in the description where you can actually download this game and play it and give me whatever kind of feedback. The more people play it, you can also play it on the web. The more people play this and give me feedback, the more I will know that this is something that people are actually interested in. And I could make this into a much more polished game. And yeah. So anyways, thank you much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions, comments you have, some other games that you'd like me to review. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.